In this tutorial, I'd like to show you how to take any image that you see on your screen and easily insert it into PowerPoint 2010. Before we start, there are three things I'd like you to get ready. First, I'd like you to have a piece of scratch paper by your side in order to jot a couple notes and also to be ready to sketch a very quick, crude drawing. Don't worry about your artistic skills. We're doing that just to help us hone in on different features or observe more closely what different icons there are and where they are. It'll help us remember. And also, I'd like you to have an image source such as a PDF, Word document, or a web page open in the background as our image source, and then, of course, PowerPoint 2010. Before we get too far, we'll need to obviously move between those applications or those things in the background. And to do so, you'll need to either use the minimize button in the top right corner or the application bar on the bottom, or I'd like to encourage you to use the Windows key held down while you tap the Tab key. All three of those methods will help you move between the different applications that you have open. For example, I'll use the bottom buttons and I will click on my browser that's open, and this is what you probably use to open this tutorial. I also have a web page that's showing a PDF, which we'll use later. And then I have PowerPoint open, and I'll click on PowerPoint. But I would encourage you to also try the Windows key and Tab key, and if you've never done that before, give that a try. There'll be different spots in the tutorial where I will encourage you to pause the video so you can try these things out. And this seems like a good time to have you try moving between applications, and if you don't have all of those things open and ready to go, why don't you pause now and we'll pick it up when you're ready. All right. Would you take your piece of paper and just make a very simple drawing of what you see? Don't write the word screenshot, but draw the camera with that dotted box behind it, and that'll help us trigger an image in our mind as to what the screenshot icon looks like. The screenshot feature is found in the Insert tab next to the Home tab in the top left corner, and it's right there. We'll be coming back to that later. Okay, I need to talk about the keyboard real quick. As many of you know, you can choose Print Screen by clicking on the pressing down on the Control key, Alt key, and Print Screen keys at the same time. I've seen keyboards where it works just with the Control and Print Screen keys down. And that will put an image on the clipboard, which you can paste like into a Word document. But then I know there's quite a few people that don't know or are not aware of the snipping tool. To activate the snipping tool, you would click on the Windows key, which looks like that. And after you do that, the search box appears in the bottom left corner. I'll demonstrate that. And if you type the word snip in, the snipping tool appears on the list here. I'll click on snipping tool. And you'll notice that my screen kind of grayed out there, and the snipping tool appeared. And if you open up the triangle, you'll notice that you have different types of snips, and I'll just keep it on rectangle. And what you'll notice here is I have a crosshair, and I can take and draw out what I want to capture or copy, and there it is. And then I can choose edit copy, and I'll close my tool down. I'll choose no, and if I go to a different slide and then choose paste, there it is. So you can take any image off your screen using the snipping tool, although if you're doing a lot of that, it would be a little more time intensive. So that's why I'd like to recommend the screenshot and screen clipping tools in PowerPoint 2010. The snipping tool is equivalent to the screen clipping tool found underneath the screenshot feature. If I hold down this triangle, screen clipping is found right there. If I just click on screenshot, that's equivalent to using the print screen. It'll print what's on the screen, what is behind the PowerPoint program. Let me demonstrate. I will delete that because you know where the screenshot button is. And I will click on the triangle where it says screenshot and choose screen clipping. Now what that did was it minimized PowerPoint for me and brought up the document or website that was already open behind PowerPoint. And what I have here is a PDF from MDE, and it's just an infographic on how to read individual reports on the MCAs. And so let's say I was doing a presentation on this and wanted to go over the different parts of reading this assessment data or list of results here. I would just draw with my crosshair and select what I would like to take, and when I let go, it will automatically pop it into my PowerPoint. So we are skipping a few steps compared to using the snipping tool, and that's why I like to recommend the screenshot tools in PowerPoint. It's just a convenience, but if you're doing a lot of this, it will save time. So that was a quick introduction to print screen and snipping, screenshot, and screen clipping. My favorite is screen clipping. It's a little more specific as to what you want to select. Why don't you take some time, pause the video, try those 4 out, and see if you can make use of that in your next presentation. I'll join you in a bit. All right, now that you've tried those 4 tools out, I'd like to recommend you to go to Moodle to see more workshops on PowerPoint 2010 that are coming up. And before we're done, I'd like to say thank you and also ask a favor that you'd fill out the response survey that's on the Moodle site, or perhaps I email that to you. It just helps give us feedback and helps us to design future workshop presentations. So thank you.